Well, good morning, Fremont County. This is Marshall Whitaker, Executive Director of Injury Prevention Resources, now Safer Roads, Wyoming. And we are ready for WyoToday Sports Live. I am all alone. My tag team partner, Cody Beers, not able to be with me today, as we are looking at Riverton sports for the upcoming fall season. And the fall season is packed with a lot of action as we start looking towards the number of opportunities that students have and that you have to get out and support our students across the county. And so as we look at Riverton this time of year, they have already started a couple of sports as girls swimming, golf has kicked off. That started almost immediately. First practice was back on August 10th. And they've had a couple of meets so far as they are pushing forward. Riverton has a solid golf program. They've had good players over the last couple of years. And so it's always fun to get a chance to support those guys and gals that get out there and give it all they've got. Golf is a fun Fremont County sport. Riverton's not the only golf team in the county. Lander has one as well. So definitely something to keep an eye out on and to continue to see it grow and develop. Additionally, as we are looking at the fall season, cross country has come up on its practices. It will have its first meet next Friday as they will be taking on Casper. Cross country is a individualized sport that can result in staring at a lot of nothing. But I will tell you, those guys and gals train hard. Have a couple of friends that are on that team, and they run and they are in such great condition. It's an excellent preparation for a lot of our team members who do track in the spring. And so cross country is definitely something we want to keep an eye on, as well as we have the opportunity to just see what those boys and girls are able to do against some of the other teams here across the state. That season will run all the way to the end of October with state down in Cheyenne. Girls swimming will also start to kick off in next Friday as well. They've got the Lander relays, and that one will be at Lander. If you have a chance to go over and see swimming, seeing it Riverton and Lander, that rivalry doesn't just run through football, folks. They have a pretty hot rivalry when it comes to swim as well. It's a high energy event. And so swimming is a lot of fun to be a part of. That one again will be at Lander next Friday at 4 p.m. So make plans to go out, support your Riverton and Lander teams as they get together and have a great time in the relays next Friday. Girls swim is the fall event. Boys swim starts towards the end of the year, into the early or into the winter and spring. And so great opportunity to support those athletes throughout the course of the year. And then, of course, girls volleyball starts up. It will have its first tournament next Friday and Saturday down in Cheyenne. Riverton has a new girls volleyball coach this year. And so very excited about what's going on there. I believe that's Jordan Christensen, and that's going to be a good team. She has brought in some high energy. She's also brought in discipline and a winning attitude, things that I think are going to absolutely support and strengthen what Riverton is able to do in volleyball. Riverton's been building that program. They have good coaching. They have excellent talent that has come out to be a part of that. And that's going to be a fun season. Volleyball plays a lot of games between now and the state championship in Casper in November. And so if you get a chance to go out and support the volleyball team, do that. It is absolutely worth being a part of. And then, of course, we are coming up on football season. As I had a chance to talk with Coach Lenhart last week, he feels pretty good coming out of camp. Boys have really worked hard over the summer. They have put in the work, and Leonard didn't shy away. He put in a pretty tough schedule this year. They will start next Friday against Powell, and then they will take a trip up to Pocatello, Idaho to take on Leatherbridge College Institute on Saturday, September 5th. That will be an interesting game because that is a very good, physical, strong Idaho team. And that's exactly the kind of players that Coach Leonard wants our boys to get the opportunity to play against. So that's going to be pretty exciting. I'm pretty thrilled. I'll be calling that game with Baylor Beers, and we are looking forward to seeing what our boys can do against a very tough competition in Idaho. So with football getting in there, Riverton had a great year last year. They are looking to reload some talent. They brought up some good players off the Froshmore team from last year. Of course, the 8th grade team off the middle school had an undefeated season last year as well. So new talent coming up through that is also. Riverton football is looking strong and solid as it prepares to kick off its season. Practice is looking good. And I know Coach Leonard is excited about where we are going from where we've been to where we are and where we're headed. So Riverton Sports has kicked off. We are starting already. We are moving through the fall. There's going to be a lot of action, a lot of things going on, a lot to talk about. And we are excited about the opportunity that we will be there right here with WyoToday's family of networks as we will be calling Fremont County Game of the Week, Riverton and Lander games for football each weekend as these games start to kick off. I want to thank each and every one of you for being a part of today's show with us. Hopefully next week, Cody will be back, and we will have some exciting guests to be a part of as we start looking hard into this season and get ready for all the action that is ahead. Thank you so much for being with me today. Again, I am Marshall Whitaker, Executive Director of Safer Roads Wyoming, and I'm reminding you, buckle up, Wyoming, be safe, and keep our roads safe out there for you and for others. Everybody have a great weekend, and let's support our teams.